Marley and Me. It's with Owen Wilson and Jennifer Aniston. It's based on the book. It was an Oprah's book club book.
Yes.
It was like The World's Worst Dog, and it's directed by I think Richard Frankel.
Yeah.
Who directed The Devil Wears Prada, and I play this. I have one scene, a very short scene, where I'm screaming at Owen Wilson for taking an untrained dog on the beach, and we shot it like 5 o'clock in the morning in Miami, and of course it was supposed to be sunny Florida, and of course the day that I was shooting, it rained the entire time. So me and Owen Wilson, and who was the guy who plays McSteamy on Grey's Anatomy? Eric Dane. The three of us out on the beach in Miami in the pouring rain.
So what's the dish on Owen Wilson? What's the dish?
He was, was
the movie
he
right
tried
after
to
he
kill
did
himself
that,
like a year ago. Right? So I was like, I didn't know if he was in a delicate condition or something. And I had a scene where I had to yell at him. So I was like, Wah! And then yell cut, and I was like, it's just acting, don't you? I'm not really yelling at you. But he was perfectly fine. But now I'm working on Ugly Betty, and we're shooting in New York City, and it's going to be a great season. Lindsay Lohan is recurring on.
So who's Matara, you or Lindsay?
Who's what?
Who's more Matara?
Matara.
You or Lindsay?
Matare? Bichi? Is that? I thought it was Maarte.
The same thing.
Who's more mayabang? Me. No,
so you're sort of
she was.
regular now?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, it's really good. They keep on writing things for me to do, and I'm really excited about that.
And tell us about being classmates or batchmates with Adam Sandler and Molly Shannon.
Molly Shannon, Adam and Molly and I went to NYU together, and
Molly actually mentioned that too.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, she mentioned you.
Well, she should. Molly and I, we all did stand-up together in the Village, and because we couldn't get cast in any plays at NYU, nobody knew what to do with us. And so we all wrote our own material and everything. And Molly was a good Catholic girl, and we used to go to mass together.
Really?
Good Catholic girl too.
Yeah. When I was a good Catholic girl.
Okay, and then Adam, how big is it true? Does Zohan or prosthetics?
What are you talking about?
Prosthetics
Interview
are real.
has taken a very strange turn. No, Oh, what are you talking? Oh, the scene where I
got confused with the white wine.
Yeah, do you know what? Nobody knows for sure. You'll have to ask Adam yourself. Adam was great.
But you gave me a great
Sure, go for it.
But you gave me a great quote though about the looking at about looking at the scratch if it's real or not. So tell us.
It's true. It's true. I think it was mostly stuffing, but still, it had a hypnotic effect on me. It's kind of like, wow, golly.
Dumbfounded.
And for the camera reaction, and you're winning this award again.
Who was I up against? Was I?
No, I mean, what does it mean to you?
It means a great deal to me. It's
the showing of this event.
Well,
for Filipino Americans.
for Filipinos, we're not very well. Growing up in my family, we weren't very expressive. Like, we don't say to each other, "I love you" or "I'm proud of you," because as Filipinos, we don't say that to our own kids because you don't want your kid to have a swelled head. You don't want the kid to be mayabang. So as a result, we're needy.
So you need all the awards.
So I need this award. I need it. No, here's the thing. My father, I was on Ellen last year. I was on Ellen last Christmas, and my father didn't call me. My husband's parents called me and they said, "We saw you on Ellen. You were great, and we love you." And so I was like waiting. My father never called. So finally, I called my father. Because he wasn't going to call me, and I was like, "Pop, do you watch?" He goes, "Yeah."
So?
Exactly. So I'm like, "So?" And I'm like, I'm waiting for him to say something. And I was like, like, "I'm proud of you," or something. And he went, "You look nervous."
And tell us about your dad live in Las Vegas.
My father lives in Las Vegas. He's retired. He lives in Las Vegas with his wife, Mercy. And they live like a couple minutes off the Strip. And he doesn't gamble. He doesn't like gambling.
So he thinks
it's a sin.
Yeah. And how cheap the grocery is?
Yeah, he likes it there. He likes living in Las Vegas because it's hot and cheap. My father's like cheap, but in a really exactly. But he's not cheap in a sensible way. Like he'll say, "Ask me how much I paid for these pants," and I'm like, "I don't know." And he said $7, and I'm like, "But where'd you get them?" He said, "Hong Kong." And I said, but you had to fly all the way to Hong Kong to buy a $7 pair of pants. So really, those pants cost you like $1,007. He's like,
Check in a
yeah,
hotel.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, Ugly Betty and Desperate Housewives. What should we look forward to?
Ugly Betty. I'm on Ugly Betty a lot this year, and they're taking me out of the green screen and incorporating me more into the scenes with the other characters. I worked with Vanessa Williams last 2 days ago. Yeah, we filmed a scene together, and Vanessa was in Disneyland on Sunday for Miley Cyrus's birthday party, her Sweet 16, and I was hosting the Gay Days parties at Disneyland, and so everybody kept on running up to Vanessa Williams, going, "Alec is here, Alec is here." Alec just got off the monorail. Alec just got. She's like, we just work together. We're not joined at the hip. I am not Alec Mapa's keeper.
So she got insecure.
Yeah, she's like, "What about me?"
Yeah, well,
yeah.
there's no contest. Alec Mapa, come on.
Don't tell Vanessa Williams. It's very fragile.
Thank you very much, Alec.
Thank you. Thank you very much.